One of the really good players of the Carlton Football Club is Kade Simpson. Big Saturday evening for the Blues against Port Adelaide over at Footy Park. The final time an AFL game will be played there. Kade Simpson's been good enough to join us. So, g'day, mate. How you going?
Good, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's good to have you on the show. It's this crazy, crazy season that you guys have been just on the edge of the whole time, given your position that you've been occupying on the ladder. And it all comes down to this now, knowing what's happened at Essendon. How much conversation has there been taking place about what's been going on out there amongst the players, Kade?
Probably not a lot from our end. We've always been looking at if we win our games, we'll make it on our own terms. But that obviously hasn't taken place, and now, Essendon have lost their points. It's given us an opportunity. So, it's only really come out this week, and now we're just looking forward to this week against Port, and if we win, we're in. So,
and it's a better-looking team that goes over. All due respect to the players that aren't going to be playing from last week's side, but a couple of the three big inclusions, and Davey Allard's as honest as the day's long. It's clearly a more capable team that goes over to Adelaide this week.
You're right. There's some big ings. Andrew Walker and Matty Cruz obviously been big players for us all year. Jeffy, leading goal kicker, and Davey's had some shocking injuries this year, but he's form, and you always know what you're going to get from Davey Allard. So he's another big in as well.
What do you put the year down to, Kate? Can I just ask? Because at the start of the season, there was so much buoyancy about what Carlton were going to be able to produce this year, given the talent that's there and the new coach coming on board, a new style. The deficiencies will be minimised. What do you put it down to?
I definitely think it's been a bit up and down. I think we've improved in that we've been in most games we've played. We've probably had maybe two or three where we've sort of been pretty ordinary and the game's sort of blown out. But I think last year it was sort of we'd either win or we'd lose by 40, 50 points, where this year we've had quite a few close losses, which obviously we need to improve on. But I think the longer we spend under Mick and the better the players get at what he wants us to do, the more we'll improve.
You've played a new role this year, Kade. Have you enjoyed that role that you've played? And how did you come to sort of terms with the way that you were going to be played under Mick?
I have really enjoyed going down back. It was I think the start of the year I was playing a lot sort of half forward and was really struggling to find a bit of the footy. So it was sort of thrown up to maybe send me back there. And I was sort of saw Andrew Walker do it early, and I was pretty encouraged by his form back there, and went back there and really enjoying it with Michael Jamison, Zach too. He's had a great year. Obviously, Andrew, as I said. So we're getting a good group down there. A few young guys coming in as well, with Andy McGuinness as well, playing some good footy.
He doesn't mind getting forward, the Irishman. Last week he was a bit off the radar, wasn't as strong as accurate as he'd have it in the past, but he doesn't mind running through the centre and having a shot.
Yeah, he's become a bit of a sort of quarterback for us. A lot of the boys are sort of looking for him now. If you think you're a bit too far out, he's the one who gets you. And he's an amazing kicker of the footy, which is a credit to him, seeing he's only been doing it for 3 or 4 years. But the power and the accuracy has been quite incredible this year.
And the beard's coming off, mate?
It's coming off.
Yeah, the beard. Time to go for the beard. So going to try and raise a bit of money for Down Syndrome Victoria. So they're a great cause that don't get a lot of recognition. So hopefully try and raise a bit of money for them. And it's great that Shaver Shop, I just found out that Shaver Shop are going to sponsor the event. So it's great to have them on board as well.
Yeah,
did you grow it so that you didn't get blown away on a windy day, Kate?
We can run with that if you want.
What will you weigh with it off? You take about 10 kilo off you, won't it?
Yeah, I reckon when I jump out of the pool, it's probably an extra couple of kilos on me.
Do you reckon it looks good?
Probably not. It started as a bit of fun, and it sort of continued on, a bit of a laugh. But the fact that I can raise a bit of money for a great cause is just a bonus, I think.
Indeed it is. Now we're going to fire 5 questions at you. Not so much that you would have troubles with your skin folds, but who there at Carlton gets a little bit nervous around skin fold time?
We'll say Jared Waite. up there a little bit.
Not for the first time he's been mentioned.
yes.
The number one, a lot of blokes fancy themselves, obviously, with the opposite sex. Who at Carlton fancies themselves the most with the ladies?
Oh, that's no doubt Kane Lucas.
Which of your teammates needs the game plan explained to them over and over again?
That's a tough one. I'll say Fraser Dale's a bit vague sometimes.
Okay. One word to describe Mick.
Great teacher.
Okay.
That's
And okay, now the tightest teammate there at Carlton, the tightest bloke, the bloke with the short arms and the long pockets.
Mitch Robinson seems to lose his wallet quite often.
Excellent work, mate.
Good work, Kade.
Good luck over against Port on Saturday. It's a huge game, mate. We wish you all the very best. Thanks for coming on the show.